Do you wonder whether your crush likes you back? Look no further. Here are 10 secret tips that I'm going to teach you that will make sure that your crush has to like you back.
I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, how close is stuff.
Alright guys, welcome back to this video. So in this video, I'm going to teach you 10 secret tips that I've been using to make my crush like me back. These are all very subtle things that when you put them together, it's really intriguing to the other person. So, let's start it off. Number 1, eye contact. Eye contact is something that is very underrated when you're getting someone to like you back. I know it's nerve-wracking, right, to get somebody, you gotta look them dead in the eyes. Like, no, obviously you gotta have some balance, but what I'm saying is slight uses of eye contact. For example, if you're walking down the hallway, you say you go to the same school as someone, and you just walk by them, you give them a quick glance, eye-to-eye contact, it means a lot. It goes a long way. Also, make effort when you're having conversations with them to give eye contact. It is scientifically proven that it is more attractive to people when you're having a conversation if you look them dead in the eyes. Number 2, put in effort. I'm not talking about putting in effort in a relationship because, well, you're not at a relationship yet. I'm talking about effort into yourself. Putting in the effort to smell nice goes a long way. If you're a girl and you spend $20 on a simple bottle of perfume, you know what? Even if it doesn't smell absolutely the greatest, I can tell when I'm walking by somebody and I get a little whiff, I'm like, you know, catches my eye, catches my attention. And if you're a dude, you know, buy some cologne. It really does make a huge difference. I have about 4 bottles of cologne in my room because you can never have too much. And, oh, okay, that's a lie. You can definitely have too much cologne. But you don't want to smother yourself in cologne to be, like, not approachable. You know, they can smell you from 100 meters away. But, so put in effort. Take a shower in the morning. Just do your hair. Put on a little bit of cologne, a little bit of perfume, and it goes a long way. Number 3, smile. Number 3 is going to wrap in with number 4. I'll let you know what that is, but number 3 is smile. You want to look inviting to the person. If you're not smiling during your conversation, if you're just, you know, you're having a conversation and she tells you a story and you're just like, yeah, well, that sounds really interesting. See how it's not enough. You need to intrigue them, you know? I actually over smile, which lots of people tend to do, but over smiling is better than not smiling at all. Be warm, be welcoming to them. You want them to want to talk to you, and by smiling in your conversations, it helps. It goes a long way. This brings us to number 4. Which is, let them see you be yourself around other people. You know what, I've seen videos saying how to get your crush to like you back, they're usually pretty good. There's lots of tips, but this is one that I have not gotten from anybody. To let others see how comfortable you are around your friends. Because, me personally, right, if I am attracted to somebody, so your crush could be attracted to you, but as soon as they see you with your friends and you're degrading, you're making fun of other people, it's not attractive, and that is not a good thing. You want to make sure that you are just, if you can't be yourself around your friends, then you need new friends because you are not going to get your crush that way. Number 5 and number 6 are be different and stand out. These two go hand in hand because being different and standing out, I'm not talking about going to school wearing a purple onesie. I'm talking about how you need to make yourself not just one of the other guys in the school. In my school, we have a huge problem with all of the guys being the exact same, and then girls are like, well, you know, then the one that's the most attractive. It doesn't matter on your personality, because if you're all the same, then your attractiveness is irrelevant. So yeah, make sure that you are just slightly different, whether that means that you stand up for that person who's getting made fun of, whether you, like, this wraps into how you smell. Maybe you smell like no other guys use cologne. If you use cologne, you'll be different. They'll know that when they go to talk to you, you know, this guy smells good. Very important. Number 8, create a comfortable atmosphere. By this I mean, you don't want it to be really awkward when coming up to your crush. And I know that's hard for some people because some people are just very awkward people. I can be an awkward person, but you have to try your best that when you see them, like, you want them to come back to talk to you. So when you see them, you make sure you're welcoming and inviting and just being the person that you want them to like back. So you want them to see the things you want them to do those things. Next up is common interests. This one is a big one, a very subtle one. This can be taken multiple ways depending on where you are with them. If, like, listen to the conversations they have with their friends, and if you have a conversation with them, if you start a conversation with them, listen to the things that they are saying. If they say, you know, I went on a fishing trip with my dad over the weekend, pick that up. Maybe you went on a fishing trip with your dad a little bit ago. If they mention they like sports, you might not even like the same sports, but you still, like, you can, and then bring it up in conversations later, your common interests. It's a very attractive thing. It is scientifically proven that if you can have a conversation with somebody and you are talking about the same thing, rather than, you know, I tell you a story about my weekend, you tell me what happened in your weekend, rather, if I'm like, hey, what did you do this weekend? And they're like, I went to go watch some basketball. And you're like, no way, I was just watching the NBA game this weekend. Did you happen to go watch it? Those are really big things. And lastly, give them space. Because this is a really big thing. You don't want to intrude yourself too much into their life. I know you want them to get you to like you back. I've been there. But you need to give them a little bit of space. Also, a little bit of mystery never hurt nobody, you know? So, if you want to strike a conversation with them in math class, cool. Next math class, don't talk to them. Give them a little bit of space. Because then, when you go back to them the second time, they'll be like, oh, they're coming back, they're putting a little bit more effort in. We didn't talk yesterday, but, like, getting them reoccurring in your brain. If you come every single day, like, it is possible that you'll annoy them, unless, you know, you're already almost there. But if you're starting from scratch, then this is a very, very efficient way. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure to subscribe, smash that like button, turn on notifications, because it actually helps, and every time I make a new video, you'll get notified. If you want other videos like these, drop a comment down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.